Bridget. I'll be taking you through the basics of stand-up paddleboarding today. Before we get started, there's a couple things we need to do. First, we need to make sure that your paddle is adjusted to the correct height. Your paddle should be as tall as the length of your arm fully extended overhead. Second thing we need to do, take your waterproof bag and make sure all your belongings are secure before we get in the water. Once your belongings are in the bag, you can take your bag and securely fasten it to the bungee cords at the front of the board. All right, let's get started. This is how you carry your board down to the water. Squat down next to the board, securely grab the handle. Turn the board up on its side. You'll be lifting the board and tucking it underneath your armpit. Squat down, lift up the board. Bring the board over to the water's edge and place it parallel with the shoreline. You want to leave a side of the board slightly up on the rock so it doesn't float away as you get situated. Grab your paddle and lie it across your board. Now we're ready to go. Move the board into the water so that the back fin is not caught on the rocks. You can slightly angle the board to bring it closer to you to safely climb on. To climb onto the board, you're going to want to center your knees between where the handle is. So firmly place a knee on the board and come up onto all fours. This handle in the center position is what we call the sweet spot. This is where you'll find your center of balance. Once you're ready and you feel balanced, you can come up onto your knees. Now we're ready to push off from the shore. Grab your paddle and safely move it out from between your legs. Hold your right hand high and your left hand down low. Place the paddle onto the rocks and gently press yourself away from the shore. You might have to move the paddle around a couple times to push yourself away. Now that we've pushed away from the shoreline, we're ready to go through the basics of paddling on our knees. Paddling on your knees, you're going to hold your paddle differently than when we're standing. Your top arm should be positioned underneath the black adjustment piece. Your bottom arm should be positioned close to the end of the paddle. When we're paddling, you want the logo of the paddle to be facing forward. Put the paddle down into the water and push it away from you. Paddling on your knees is always a safe place to go if you're feeling nervous or you see rough waters up ahead. Now we're ready to stand up. Take your paddle and tee it with the front of your board. From here, look between your legs and find your sweet spot. Place one foot on either side. Keep a deep, generous bend in your knees. From here, grab your paddle and slowly stand up. Come up to a standing position. Notice my knees are still slightly bent. If you're feeling unstable here, you always have the option to drop back down to your knees. When we're standing, we hold our paddle with our top hand on the black tee and our bottom hand to where it's extended. The paddle placement is the same with the logo facing out. Take your paddle and dip it down into the water, pushing the water away from you and moving yourself forward. Switch sides after one stroke on each side or whenever you'd like. Now let's talk about navigating your board. For gradual turns, do repeated strokes on the opposite side that you want to turn. For sharper turns, pedal backward repeatedly on the same side you want to turn. If you do happen to fall in, most importantly, don't panic. You have a life jacket on, and most areas of the Fox River are fairly shallow. First, you want to locate your paddle. They will quickly sink. Take your paddle and lie it across your board, and then safely climb back on. Now I'll go over a few tips on how to stay balanced on the board. When you're coming up to standing, keep a generous bend in your knees. Oftentimes people come up too quickly and lock their knees out and they become unstable. If you're feeling unstable at all while you're paddling, Bend your knees and bring your body down closer to the board versus coming up to standing. Also, people tend to stand in a surfer's position on the board. What we want to do is keep our feet parallel to one another for stability. Bringing the paddle down into the water will actually keep you more stable than taking the paddle up and using it to balance perpendicular to your body. Also, you want to keep your gaze straight forward versus gazing toward the board. Now you have the basics of stand-up paddleboarding. The next step is to go out there and have fun. Thank you for choosing Millrace Cycle and SJ Paddleboard.